Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic and this is a reaction to the My Hero Academia 4 trailer. So, Season 4 is about to arrive and I just stood up and wanted to record some stuff and there it is. Out of nowhere the trailer popped. This is the version without subtitles, so I will possibly understand nothing except for pictures, but I don't care. Let's just jump in, right? Yeah, he took over. It's from the last. That's a new one, I just read. Oh, that's the master, the professor. And the villains are growing in numbers, yeah. Ah, we have seen her. Wasn't she from another class? Oh, that picture, that did not look good at all. Okay, let's go through it picture by picture, clearly. I mean, I've seen a bit of the big three there. I've seen the master. I remember that the master would like him, right? And some of the villains as well. So sure, we have All Might here. No more longer has the abilities to use his powers to get into the muscle form. So it is his job, this direction, to take over now. I'm not sure if he's ready yet. I mean, he has to be, right? But is he really? This is more about that others will jump in as well. And yeah, that is what is to be expected. So a lot of civilians running away while there is more crime popping up now. I mean, sure, All Might said, "You're next," and most of the people thought this means that when you try something as a villain, that All Might will appear again and stop you. You're next, right? But we know it is not that way. And it's only a matter of time until the villains find out and realize that more and more. So it's up to all the other heroes now, who are, I think, capable of doing it, right? They are good, no question there. But there will be more crime now. Yeah, we had this scene from the last or second last episode, I'm not completely sure there. Where they, I don't know, at least injured one of the heroes. And later on got burnt. And this is a new one, so we have two huge villains, I guess, fighting, or maybe a villain and a hero. So there are more of them with the ability of Mount Lady, just to grow big. And how do you stop someone like that, right? They will possibly destroy half the city. Okay, I mean, the hero to be. No question there. And I think we've seen him in a suit later on. I will check that again. I think that is not a new picture of Bakugo. I think that is a picture of the training in the facility where they learned new abilities. But I might be wrong. That looks like a new one. Yeah. So very focused. Yeah. Just find your inner peace. Here. And that, I think this is a master. I don't know. I haven't read the manga, so I'm not sure about that at all. But I guess that is a master, and we've seen him in the outro of the last episode. Very analytic, I would say. It looks a bit like he's able to, a bit like computerish there. Like he's able to analyze stuff that's going on, which is useful. And we will have, I guess, kind of a training together with Midoriya. So, but why do we have this picture? Why? I mean, we have seen him use his muscle form in the last episode for like a second before it popped out. So either this is like a memory or something like that, or it is, I don't know. I mean, there might be someone out there who's able to mimic outer appearances. We have seen one of the villains doing it, you know, she just needs blood for that. I don't know if she could mimic his muscle form, however. Which is, by the way, an interesting question. If she would have had the blood of All Might, would she mimic his weak form, or would she mimic his muscle form? I'm not sure. But I guess it's more like a flashback or something like that, because from what we know, he shouldn't be able to do it. Yeah. And villains. Okay, that's a League of Villains, and oh, what his name? Vulture? I am not completely sure what his name is. We've seen that he is kind of, I wouldn't say joining them in the last episode, but talking to them. And I don't know what to make out of this gesture. I mean, he's pointing to his ring finger, I guess, but I'm not sure. So, I think to remember that this girl here was from one of the other classes. But it might be that was her big sister, and that's, you know, someone else. But she clearly looks to be somehow intimidated and fearful, frightened, whatever. But there will be a lot like that who will need help, I guess. And she's rescued by someone in this kind of suit. I'm not sure. Not enough pictures to... Oh, okay. Now I'm sure. Okay, so... Well done, Midoriya. So, as I said, I knew we have seen him in his suit. Looks cool. A very... Just by the colors that he uses, very much like All Might, you know? The red and the yellow. We had mainly red in All Might. Red and blue, but a bit into this direction, although... Ask myself if this suit is able to go with his powers, because we had in the past the problem that if he is using his quirk, that he will fall into the earth, but his suit will stay up, so he's naked. And but we do have some really good inventors in the UA creating equipment for them, so maybe they were able to give him, I mean, like Power Loader and my favorite girl, which I always forget the name about, sorry. Maybe they have found something that goes with his phasing ability there. That would be cool. I mean, at least he could work in public then, because I think it is a bit of a problem as a hero if you're running around all the time naked, right? And yeah, another of the big three. Nice outfit. Oh, that's a cool picture. Yeah, and I was waiting for him, what his ability was. Because he's number 3 of the big 3, right? And he was just standing in the corner mumbling about potatoes. And I didn't know what his abilities was. And if I see that correctly, his hands are changing into tentacles there. So, it reminds me a little bit of the ability of shooting wires and stuff like that, but it is from his body. So I think it's not only tentacles, I guess he has some additional stuff going with that. But we will see. I mean, that's cool. We will see the big 3 in action. I'm in for that. Nice. And I'm not sure if those are villains. That looks weird. Cool, so... Yeah, and that was the picture I meant. Oh, okay. Wait a second. So that's the girl that he rescued. And that looks a lot like the mask of Power Loader. And now I remember his name. And looks like the mask is swallowing her. I guess it's... Hopefully that is just, you know, like a image picture. A mind picture. Like a fear or something of hers. Or someone thinking about it like that. Because if this mask and he could do stuff like that, wow, that's great picture. I mean, that's really intimidating. Not nice at all. Yeah, as I said, exactly. If you look at that is Power Loader's mask. Yeah. Or at least close by. It looks a little bit different and strange. But yeah. Cool. I think that's it. Nice. So, really, really interesting and a lot of foreshadowing there, what we are about to see. So, Power Loader will be very important, I guess. Monita, the major villain, maybe next episode, next season. And we will see the big three in action. We will see the Master and Midoriya training, possibly, with each other. So, looking forward to that. I guess you do as well. So, whenever this happens and the series is out, as always, I will react to it. And I hope to see you then. Until then, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. My name is Relax and Panic. Goodbye and out.